Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Super Soldier Talk. Here we are again, another great show. We've got Christy Campbell here. I was hoping maybe a few other people might be joining us today, but they all, our schedules were not able to coexist. So it's just going to be her and I today, and we're going to be discussing magic schools. So it's not exactly part of the mission statement here, but I figure, it's part of the training process and part of the reason why we were even picked for these programs, because we are magical beings, and they're always looking for ascended angel technology to operate their avatar bodies or whatever they as in the breakaway. So Christy, how are you doing today?
Hi, good.
Thank you for joining us. And I'm wearing the Deep State Mapping Dylan Monroe put this shirt, drew this artwork. So the Kabbalah here, it's like we got the Illuminati and the Jesuits. So anyway, this is the only thing, probably the only magical thing I could really find in such short notice. I don't have what is it? The Hogwarts cape. But
The cape, yeah.
yeah, but we're actually going to be discussing a little bit about that. It's part of the magical schools. So well, let's see here. So where should we even begin, Chrissy? What do you think?
You wanted to talk about your memories of being at the magic school, like the Harry Potter,
So
Hogwarts, and going to school there.
okay. Let me I did a session. Okay, I have a memory of sitting at this round table in a castle, and I'm pulling out some kind of object out of a table telekinetically, phasing through the wood. So Angie and I, we were doing a session on it. And a little shout out to you. Thank you, Angie, for the amazing work that you do. If you go on my website, supersoldiertalk.com, there's a link there to get a session with her if you want to learn more about Angie's work. But I saw like they were teaching us how to like pull toys out of there. I was a kid. It looked like maybe 8-9 years old. I saw she came. There was the lady at the. There was two other children next to me. And there was a lady there, and she had this cloth fabric that she unrolled it, and there were these 3 daggers that came out. These look like magical daggers, and I wasn't really sure exactly what that was for. But what I did is I put together a picture of what that looks like. I'm just going to try to pull that up. Christy, why don't you just go ahead and say something while I try to find that picture?
Well, you had me look at the what that would look like with the wands is what you were having me look at. So, the daggers though, that was different. Was that in the cafeteria, or where was that at that you were seeing the daggers?
No, it was
in the school.
Yeah, it was
the
right.
Classroom.
Yeah, well, we're sitting down there. This picture is buried somewhere. Keep talking.
Well, the memory that I was tuning into, because you talked about wands, the finding the wand in the table, the 3 wands, like they appeared out of the table. So I was seeing that they just drawn to your energy, so like your DNA, because you had created the wand, so that's like matched to your DNA. So when it sensed you, then it appears. So then all 3 of you, the other 2, who are the other 2 kids there with you?
So I guess I'd probably give up looking for that. I have no idea where that picture went, but the drawing.
Okay.
So
yeah.
This is a little shout out to Adrian Espinoza. Thank you so much. Adrian's contact information is also under the My Lab Recovery Network tab under Super Soldier Talk to get a session with Adrian. But so basically what happened is I recently watched the Harry Potter the series, so I never watched it when I was younger because to me it seemed like it was a kids movie. But as I'm watching this, I'm like, this stuff is a documentary. There's no way. Was it J.K. Rowling's? Apparently, she says that she got the idea while riding a bus. So I'm like, well, there's something more to this, and so it's like, well, so because Adrian's like a full seer channeler, and I'm like, well, let's see what we can see if let's go back to that table, and because I'm like kind of having trouble seeing what it is I pulled out there, and so there's basically 3 magical wands. Let's see here. I put together an article about it. Okay, we so the other boy sitting next to me is Draco Malfoy, and then there's also the Tom Riddle guy. So if you know anything about the Harry Potter contents, Tom Riddle was from like the 1930s, and this is based like in the 1990s. So there's like a synchronicity there where Harry Potter middle name is James, and of course his nickname was Jameson. So and we're about 3 months apart. So we're both basically entered into different timelines, but we're essentially the same age. And so his timeline began with the X-Men project in another alternate reality where he worked with Surge, and then he was sent back in time as Harry Potter as a magical being to basically, I guess, anchor in that particular archetype of that timeline. Mm-hmm. But oh gosh, so yeah, okay, there were 3 wands that came out of the table. Malfoy's had diamonds on it. Voldemort had like this, it looked like crystal, like a gray crystal, and mine had it was wood with looked like a black strap leather covering on the handle with gemstones embedded into the wood. So let's see here. Let's go through this. Okay. In this particular, it looks like there's like multiple alternate realities where one reality where Harry Potter was in Gryffindor. This one, he was in this particular experience. And let's see here. But there's another timeline where he was in the Slytherin. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's like 4 like what we call like fraternities, or I guess not really fraternity. It's like a sorority or mix, whatever. Like
sorcery school.
Well, like they divide all the kids up in basically their own type of different. There's type of magic personality. So there's 4 different groups in there. So those are like different names within the Hogwarts. So so let's see here. Let's move on. J.K. Rowling was given the information as part of the Illuminati's script programming. So this took place in an alternate reality, and that's why so many people, if you listen to it, the content, it all sounds real because it is part of our consciousness as being like through the quantum entanglement aspect. So Adrian was over there too. His name was Mikey. They would make fun of him, calling him Tom Fish. The connection with Malfoy and Slytherin. And I was trying to actually, let's see here. Let me double check. I was seeing if we get, okay. Adrian on here explain a little bit more, but yeah, I think that might have actually been his full name, maybe Mikey Tom Fish. So we see basically Peter the Insider's over there. He's the astronomy teacher. He's writing something on the walls. He's into alchemy, space, and astronomy. He also has this looking glass technology where he can see into the future. Jessica Morocco is over there as a psychic teacher. In the books, her name was Sybil Trellaway. So, all right. So at this point, okay, I'm going to pause. Do you have any questions for me?
I'm just listening.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. We also see the other boy. Okay. Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, was the other kid there. And so Voldemort, or Tom, he would sneak into the restricted section of the library and where he also made contact with a young boy, Lucifer, who was also studying alchemy at Hogwarts. So between Lucifer and the restriction section, that's how he learned how to split his soul into pieces. By killing someone, he could split his soul, and then he could put his soul into a Horcrux to become immortal. So Harry Potter was one of these Horcrux. So if you like watches, I don't give it all away too much, but supposedly like he was split 8 ways, and so all right. So I don't know why Tom Riddle was there at the same time as the other two, but anyway. Okay, let's move on here. We see here's a message from Harry Potter. We began our journey in the future with the X-Men project. From there, I was sent to the past to attend Hogwarts. He says he's aware of our existence in our reality. So when our biorhythms are in alignment, we can sometimes share our memories. So he wants to know what it is we're searching for, and we want to learn more about magic. So we go to this Professor Snape's potion classroom. And in this, it looks like they got it wrong with the actor Alan Rickman. His hair color is wrong. It's more like brownish blonde. And he's very tall and thin, and but he still has that evil look, Professor Snape. So he's the potion professor. So at this point, Adrian asks if we can create a potion to help recall more memories, and he gives us this tiny, and I'm seeing it too while we're meditating on this, and we see this angular glass bottle with this blue glowing liquid. It tastes horrible, but we feel the vibrations as our DNA begins to activate. So Snape tells us that he has many stories he wants to share with us about his life as a kid. So we're probably, if people want to learn more about this, we can go back again and ask Snape more about these stories. But he said that Harry Potter's father bullied him as a child, Snape as a child. So his life was twisted by the Illuminati while growing up, and he went to school with Tom Riddle. Dumbledore was his teacher, and he took Snape and Tom Riddle in as a child to train them both. But Tom was too much of a troublemaker, Tom Riddle, who became Voldemort. So at this point, we asked Snape for a money potion, and he gives us this purple vial in the shape of a diamond, and the inside contains a green oil with tiny, these looks like a rosemary-like leaves, but I'm trying to think, like goldenrod. Is it goldenrod? Something like that. Attached to a stem. To me, it tastes like turpentine, but Adrian says it tastes like this chocolatey turpentine flavor. and then we see gold coin galleons dropping all around this. So yeah.
Because you would ask for money or something, right? Like you would ask for more money.
Yeah, and it's like kind of funny. Right after that, I actually got a few sales, and the money started coming in. I was like,
That's
"What?"
good.
Yeah, well, I guess there's something to this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we asked Snape for another spell to enhance fighting skills. That Adrian wanted that, of all things, but so now Snape is getting moody from all the requests. If you kind of read the books or watched the movies, you would know he's kind of like that. So we tell him sorry for asking for so much, but we've traveled from another dimension to get here. We may not be back for a while. So he understands, and he waves his wand to close all the windows, and we see him boiling something in a cauldron witch bowl. It smells like seaweed, grass, and marijuana. He places it in a circular brown glass, like a vial that has these it was kind of like around like this with like a top lid, and had like these not a spiral shape, but like circles inside of circles. So and it was also kind of like metallic looking, brownish metallic looking. So we drink it, and then I saw Adrian shapeshift into a samurai. So apparently that can be activated for attack. So Adrian asked for a strength spell. I see Snape going into his potion closet. It looks like Dumbledore's cupboard. There are tons of vials in there, and Snape picks one that is like this diamond, that's round and diamond shaped vial. And so we feel like this showerhead of energy pouring into our bodies. Okay, so both Adrian and I sort of realized we kind of outlived our welcome. So we thank Snape for his time and then move on to the library to find a book that we can download into our dreamscape to bring back into our dimension. So as soon as we enter the library, Adrian immediately sees Hieronymy and Ron Weasley. They're waving at us to come over to say hi. So we walk over there and tell them that both Adrian as Mikey and James as Harry Potter have temporarily enchanted our bodies from our dimension in the here and now to see what we can learn over there. And they tell us they already know. Apparently the whole school found out quickly after we visited Snape's potion classroom. So like basically like everybody in the library was kind of looking at us to see what was going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and then we see the ghost of Tom Riddle's mother in the library. She's very pretty. So Adrian recognizes her from another past life. So Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, inherited his good looks from his mother and father. So his mother used a love spell on his father, which basically they produced a child, but the child was unable to feel love because the spell wasn't but it wasn't like authentic love. So she removed the spell from on the father just to see if he would stay, but he didn't. So, and they both died soon afterward, and that's when he became an orphan and Dumbledore brought him in. But yeah. So Hieronymy wanted Adrian to know that she was his girlfriend in the past, but not anymore, that they were just friends. But Hieronymy said that she was my girlfriend as Harry Potter at Hogwarts, which made Ron Weasley a little jealous because he wanted to be with her too. But Hieronymy was kind of annoyed at his behavior because he was the goofiest of the Weasley sons. Eventually in the future, Ron and Hieronymy get married. So I think Harry marries the Jenny girl, the redhead. Okay, anyway, so eventually, Ron tells us that he knows Adrian and his family in that reality. The bloodlines of the families keep us all connected. In another alternate timeline, Harry was a Slytherin and was Draco's best friend. But Harry wasn't really close to Ron and Hieronymy when he was in the Slytherin House of Slytherin. Okay, so we're searching for a book at Hogwarts that we can bring back into our reality, into our dreams. Hieronymy recommended that we go to the history section. So I guess probably is the best place to go if you want in the library to learn about things. So as soon as we like walk over to the shelf, I see like a book levitating right towards Adrian and about the history of Hogwarts. But nearby there was also another book. It was the Book of the Dead. It was on the shelf. It's made of Adrian saw human skin, but I see like a black scale like leather from some kind of human reptilian hybrid creature. So on the top, you must chant the protection spell Auto Ramada Victo. So this spell protects you from demons attacking you when you open the book. So apparently that is, I used the Google Translate. It's actually Spanish, I think. So auto is self. I think Ramada is that mastery, and Victo is victory. Self mastery. Victory is self mastery. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Still there? Okay. All right. Okay, so we carry these two books of us to the checkout, and apparently the librarian had no issues with us checking out the Book of the Dead. So then we go to the Dumbledore's office, and we see Dumbledore there, Hagrid, and Snape talking to Harry. Apparently got in trouble with the Ministry of Magic. Dumbledore says, Harry, you're not allowed to use magic outside of Hogwarts. Harry replies, but a Dementor attacked my girlfriend. It happened while he was on summer break in London, so he chanted Expecto Patronum, but the spell had lit up the entire city. Dumbledore had to bring in the entire staff from Hogwarts to wipe the minds of the people. It was a huge deal. So in the books and the movie, it was his stepbrother that was attacked by the Dementor. But so I think, yeah, Rowling's got some of it wrong, it looked like. So, you know. Okay, so we go to Hagrid's house. It's daytime and there's snow on the ground now. There are elves inside the house. So we knock on the door. Hagrid's already there, but he is all alone. Something is cooking in a black pot on the fire. Hagrid is much bigger than we saw in the movies. He looks about 12 foot tall. He's basically a titan. He wants us to help find his hippogriff. So if you know the movies or the books, the hippogriff was he basically was. You're supposed to bow in front of it, otherwise it will bite you. So, but Draco Malfoy was there, and he was antagonizing the thing, and so it bit him. So his father complained to Hogwarts, this Hogwarts staff, to have the thing killed. So, so we basically helped it escape. So it flew into it went into like another dimension. So what we did is we had this potion that we put in a vial, and a swirl of purple vortex opens in the sky, and the hippogriff basically puts its head and its feet and wings through the hole. It's basically struggling to come through because this is like a slow portal. Hagrid says, "Thank you." He gives us a big hug. So he's like this gentle giant, and he mounts the hippogriff and flies off where he wants to go. So at this point, I'm like, well, let's go check out the Quidditch pitch. So in this timeline, we are in two different teams. I'm on the Gryffindor, and he's on the Slytherin team. And we select our flying brooms and play the game high up in the air. The Weasley twins are joining in now. Afterward, we see that Santa Claus had just visited Hogwarts. So I'd like to see if you want, maybe we can put a whole stories together about this, because apparently Santa really loves Hogwarts and stops by all the time during the winter. So in this reality, Santa is the Hogwarts reality, Santa is real, but in our reality, Santa is that Krampus thing. So,
okay.
All right, that's
So he's a jolly man in Hogwarts. He's jolly and gives the kids presents. Is that?
Yeah, and that Muggle reality, I guess that's where all we find all those stories that must be over there, or that's the magic. So, like, in this reality, the magic really doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's just like
got twisted or something, huh?
It seems like everything's like restricted due to quantum physics, but I think we're like in some kind of matrix where it may even be like on a deep, subtle, subconscious way, all of us are being influenced to believe that we do not have these abilities and gifts. Because basically, I mean, the Bible, I mean, I don't know quite the Bible, but says that we are all gods. Ye are gods. So we all have these abilities. So, all right. You have any questions, Christy?
Nope. Just listening. Okay. Listening.
All right. So let's see here. That basically covers that. But there are other magic schools in Atlantis, other realities. So, and there are even magic schools in like astral realms. There are people who recall their dreamscape where they're going through lessons while they're sleeping, and when they wake up, they feel like they didn't really get any sleep because they could have spent 20 years in a magic school and then come back. So
yeah, that'd be fun.
Right.
I think so.
Okay, so let's see here. I guess what I could do is I could share some artwork now. Some of this artwork that Christy came up with. I guess these are all tuned into some of your memories. Let me pull this up here.
And just like looking to trigger memories, to try to maybe other people remember.
All right, so like different herbs. We've got looks like from the Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Different sticks. So in the books and the movies, the wizards would go to Ollivanders. So but apparently to make your magic wand, you have to telekinetically phase through matter to telekinetically create it out of, so it's not really something you can like carve into, although maybe they could. So that part of the book movies is a little inaccurate, I think. So yeah, we get different herbs that
Potions.
potions
Herbs.
that
Yep.
don't really
Apothecary.
exist in our reality.
Apothecary.
Gothic castles. So there's a Tartarian type connection. So the um, the Hogwarts was established at like it wasn't like 1150 or something like that AD. And if you listen to my shows, you'll know that there was a reset on this planet. We've been lied to so much. There was before the year 1280, remote viewing Paris or different cities all over the world. We see advanced technology, flying ships, mixture of giants, aliens, and the little people mixed together in cities all over the world. And then there was a reset. So that was the Dark Ages. So these cathedrals, these Gothic cathedrals, with the buttresses, they have where the historians tell us that these buttresses were to keep the walls up because they didn't have the technology. But what we're finding is actually it was like an earth battery. So it's to make that area more energetic. So yeah, this would have been built before one of those resets. So
It also reminded me of the Mars that you was at, with the
uh,
when you were little.
so that was with like the Henry Kissinger
Mhm.
aspect, where one of my altars was used as a slave. I'll go too much detail there, but yeah, I see it more like maybe there was a ritual where I was in this underground mansion. There's like these this particular part of Mars was like a heart chakra. So basically
Hmm.
all planets have different chakra points. So they were they built like these rings of mansions and like underground there. And they would do these rituals there where they would bring in the slaves from the mines, where they didn't even need to move rocks around. They had technology to not even need it. They just wanted the children to be exhausted and tired to give in. So yeah, that was,
And you did.
yeah, well, I
And
guess.
they picked you.
Well, in this ritual, there was like it looks like there's a star pattern on the floor. Okay, and it's like tile. It's extremely ornate and beautiful in here. And there's these men in robes, and I'm pretty sure there's some kind of reptilian hybrid. Even like that Kissinger thing, he was like a mix of had like it wasn't mantis. It was some kind of like fly. It was really
Hmm.
bizarre. It was like a mix of like different things. So,
Insectoid.
yeah, insectoid. Yeah, he
Mhm.
was and he was really so psychic you couldn't escape. He knew. Yeah. So that's what some of these beings are like there, and they were trying to corrupt the chakra point of Mars by doing these rituals. Okay, so
Hmm.
there you go, Hogwarts. So it looks like it's a documentary, mostly. the Harry Potter stuff. And so the pentagram. Oh, that's more of a Merkaba, a two-dimensional Merkaba.
Mhm.
So your soul would travel, astral travel to
Mixed in the
Merkaba.
potions.
More rituals
Candle magic.
with the fire elementals.
Mhm.
And just there's what is there? Air sifts, water undies, fire salamanders, and
Oh, you know
another
a lot.
the elementals, more base metals and stones, like literally like all that stuff's alive, but
Mhm.
because our DNA has been so damaged, um, I I don't know if you really consider Kusal Uch, I don't, but he channeled some information. He said that during some of these resets, uh, basically we were exposed to a virus that damaged our DNA because we're supposed to live for about 1,000 years at least. In Atlantis, we lived for 100,000 years, so our DNA was damaged. So we only lived for 80 years, and so the whole goal of us is to basically go into debt, work all your life, and then hope to retire and then die. So you don't really have time. You're spending all your life working. You don't have time to ascend, to learn things, to make the world a better place. You're just survival. So
Yeah.
So I guess this was a memory that you had, Christy, or something that you resonated with.
Yeah, it looks like one of the halls there that we would maybe go into, or is that like a bedroom? Can you expand it a little bit more too? It's kind of like a bedroom, though.
See
Kind of
here.
looks like a bedroom, and then
This
there's
is
a
like,
hall like this too, though. That's like more of a garden place,
okay.
And but yeah, this is a bedroom there. But this, I just see like someone standing like in the middle there, and then they're doing like magic spells, and it comes in through comes out of them up through the ceiling, or comes in through the ceiling.
Oh wow.
The energy,
So this is a Slytherin because you see the S, but
Oh yeah, but like if it was just a place, like the
okay.
greenery and stuff used for
All right.
creating potions and stuff too.
So the owlery, the owls move messages around.
Mhm.
So there's probably a whole archetype behind all that. Do you know what the archetype of the owl is?
It's like a guardian, isn't it?
Oh gosh, let me look
Like
it up
a
real quick.
portal guardian.
So let's see here. Of course, it's gonna say that. Okay, hold on. Trying to find here. How about this one? So owls are the symbol of wisdom, knowledge, and contemplation for centuries. Its animal represents the spirit world and carries messages from there to ours. So also related to death, depicted and associated with witches and warlocks. So anyway, well, there you go. Let's move on here. Let's go on. Okay, we have the classroom here.
Mm-hmm.
The gothic type setting.
Yeah.
And the candles that levitate. So yeah.
All of us having the psionic abilities.
And that's partly why they would utilize us in these programs. When I was in that a slave on Mars it wasn't with the castle, the Kissinger castle.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why, so in the caves, they were forcing us kids to, like I said, move these rocks around, and some of the children just wanted to die. And I got upset and I screamed and I broke some window telekinetically. And one of the reptilians there took interest and they thought that I would make a good candidate for some future projects and programs.
Mm-hmm.
So I got basically it wasn't Kissner, it was his assistant, Heinz Humberg.
Yeah.
He came in there and he had this candy bar and he's like, he asked me to do some more tricks for him and he'll give me give me a candy bar. So that's how that went. So anyway. Okay. More potion making.
Yeah.
Looks like AI artwork. All right.
What do you think of those? The potions and
sigils.
stuff.
Yeah, you get some sigils and
Mm-hmm. Learning to write the sigils and symbols and carving them into objects,
right.
The candles.
So
and learning all about that.
Christy, do you have an aspect in Hogwarts? You think?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I resonate with the magic school, so it seems like that.
Yeah. It's just too bad we can't just like turn that memory on. It's like, okay, Christy, recite your class. What are we looking at here? Why would they use these signs of the zodiac? What is this? Is it druid? Is this druid? or
Well,
the zodiac.
that's just an
Mary?
example, like an example of symbols that we draw, practice drawing to bring in magic, to like the elixirs and stuff right there. It just amplifies their magic with the symbol. You can put symbols inside, then the liquid, and then carry it with you. So like for protection or for magic or for money,
Yep.
for whatever you're wanting, to ward off whatever.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Got our books.
Yeah.
It's more classroom setting. So yeah, I see like definitely like gothic looking structure inside the castle.
Yeah. It seems like it was a lot
Gothic
of fun
windows.
though, huh? Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
So let's see, what is this one here? One of their meeting halls, I guess. Different
Yeah.
rooms. The Allery again. More potions. So when I was kind of looking at it, we see like more like vials like this, where it's like different shapes and different colors. Yeah, it's like the different shapes. It's not just like this picture you see, it looks like they just using these round cylinder bottles. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's not really what it looks like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There we go. We have the Great Hall there, and let's see, I guess the astronomy, the School of Astronomy in the background. Okay. There's more of the classroom setting here. Is that what you see, Christy? If you sit in the classroom, that you would have like wooden desks like this.
Yeah, somewhat like that. And that's one of the rooms, one of the rooms there. That one's kind of lit up though.
Could you imagine having to sit on that? Oh my God, sit at that table. There's how would you? There's no backing on the bench.
Yeah, it's just like a bench. Yeah.
Oh my God, back's gonna be hurting all day. But I guess the kids get used to it. They're sitting there all the time. It's probably
Yeah.
a big deal, but
No big deal.
nobody
No.
can only have that in modern day classrooms.
No.
You don't see the kids there on their cell phones either.
No.
Well, the Harry Potter series took place in 1991. That's when he was first taken, the first series, according to the series. Yeah, the book. So they were still using the Allery. They wouldn't need a cell phone, but maybe now the Allery probably is obsolete. Anyway.
Yeah. That's probably not allowed,
The big modern. Well, I don't think they would have that many electronics, but they would have like looking glass portal technology, so they essentially would have that ability to communicate.
Yeah.
And they would have
probably telepathic,
Oh wow! So we got a mortar here.
Making stuff, making just different herbs and everything. Medicines.
So this is the castle over there at Universal Studios over in Orlando. So I think Christy, we need to put a little expedition on. We'll bring some of the people in our community together. We all go down there, tune in. Anyway, it's all commercialized, but
yeah,
it is what it is in our modern world. That's from the video game that came out. Some incense. We got all right. There we go. Hieronymy and Ron Weasley there. And Harry Potter. I guess that's supposedly Mikey there. The right.
they're learning, all about like whatever their assignment is or something. They're all doing different stuff.
All right. I think that's the end of the pictures there. Stop that. So, where would you like to do next with this conversation?
I don't know what else. Wherever you want to.
Are you able to? Do you think we can do a little quick session and can have you tune into it and see?
Yeah.
What They're doing over there? Okay. All right.
Is the
So,
background okay? Because my parents came home.
are
It's
you
all right.
nervous about it?
No.
Okay.
No, just the
You could
noise.
just tell them that you're doing a fun story
Yeah.
for children. The children that are gonna watch this. I think we probably didn't do anything too
No,
bad.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we proceed with this? Do you
I
need
don't
some
know.
guidance? Do you have to start
Yeah.
with maybe closing your eyes, maybe?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
sit down.
All right. So let's what I like to do is um let's talk to your higher self to let's connect you, open up connect your it's a silver cord from your we could probably connect it to your third eye. Project a silver cord to the aspect of you at a magical school. All right. So just keep going through the different multiverse, the timelines, and let's see if we can actually, Christy, if you're actually showing up at Hogwarts or another place. Because if you're preferably, let's see if you can show up at Hogwarts. If you're not there, we could always explore a different magical school. So I guess the first question would be: all right, is Hogwarts even real? Do you think that's all real? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think there's an aspect of you there? Another.
Yeah, it feels like it. I can see myself sitting at like the desk and stuff, like one of the desks. So
Okay. Are
listening to
you
the
in
teacher.
a male or female body?
A female.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Okay, in the classroom. Are you with other children? The teacher. Okay. And
Oh, class.
let's kind of like pull yourself out of your own body there in that aspect and kind of look down and tell me what do you think she's doing in the classroom right now?
It looks like some like alchemy is what I heard. That's what I thought of first as alchemy and learning about mixing. I don't know if it's mixing potions. Seems like something with just like lots of history of things. The
Good.
history of things
Okay.
from the school, though. Like the teacher walks like down the middle. Like there's the benches on each side, and then he walks down the middle, or she does, either one, and um just walking really slowly around and just
And they're
because sometimes I'm seeing like the kids can pull stuff out of the book as well, like psionically, and they
so
can
they can get in
like write
trouble,
little,
create problems.
yeah, they could pull it out. They could pull it out, and like they do mischievous stuff, they would like pull something out and then blow it or something at like a bubble to bother the person, or something like that is what I thought of.
Okay.
It's like,
So let's take a look by looking down at yourself and take a look at your robes there. Let's see what color. And so I'm guessing it's probably a mix of black and what other color you think?
purple, like a dark purple,
Okay.
and it's the velvet. Yeah, and then there's also a green one too, is what I see.
So that one is probably the Gryffindor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
And a blue one.
okay. The blue one, what's that? Is that Ravenclaw? So okay, so let's see here. And how old do you think you look?
11.
Okay. And how about the other kids in the classroom?
Mm-hmm. They're
They about the same age?
11. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take a look at the professor now. And so they're kind of like right now they're behind you and they're walking. They're kind of like, to me, I see like their hands behind their back and they're kind of like
Mm-hmm.
making sure like,
Yeah.
okay. So let's take a look. Can you tell if that's a male or female professor?
There's two different classes, so there's both. Like right now I'm seeing like the female, and she's like in her 60s, and she's tall, like maybe almost 6 foot, and she has brown hair, and it's like in a pulled back in a bun,
Yeah.
you know, like pulled back. And then she has on like a jacket, like a jacket thing, and a skirt, like a longer skirt. And
Is it kind of black color? Like black and grays?
I was seeing kind of like different colors in her skirt. So
What about her
it
hair?
just
Is her hair is her hair black?
it's brown, like a dark brown. Mhm. That's what I'm
Okay.
seeing for this
And
teacher.
is she wearing glasses?
She has them like that chain, you know, where she could put him back down here like that,
Okay.
you know, or put him on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so she's kind of looking around. So let's see here. At this point,
Mhm.
do you see anybody else in the room that you recognize?
Seems like a bunch of people that I recognize. Like I see like there's like a fireplace over on that wall there. And you're like you sit over there. You're kind of like you was kind of like doing stuff too to like um kind of tricky, like a trickster or something, you know, like you would do things to when the teacher wasn't looking, like turn when she was going that way, then you would make something happen over here. So she would look, you
All
know,
right.
and like maybe make the lights flicker or something, you know, like that, or make a noise or something. And
Are
so everybody would laugh at you, you know, like laugh with you,
we're kind of a
you
little
know.
bored doing these tasks.
Yeah, it is very boring class.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see here. So let's see here. Maybe what you could do is maybe go wave at me. See what
Mhm.
happens.
Okay.
what happened? What happened?
You just look. You just look, that's all. That's all. You
Okay.
just
All right.
No, I
Um.
can hear you talking. In my mind, I can hear you
So
talking to me.
tell them that you've enchanted your body from another alternate reality.
He said, "Yeah, right."
Well, tell him that he did it. That it happened to him too, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe he went back before we did it.
He's asking me to prove it, you know? Like, prove it then. Like, pull something out or whatever, like a wand, or get us out of here, or like to do something.
Oh, so you want that aspect to take over you here and now? Would that be kind of weird?
No, I mean, like, he just is saying, "Prove it," you know, like, telling her to prove it, you know? So, um,
Okay.
like, he's
Well,
just being that way. Yeah, I don't she doesn't have to prove anything, you know?
okay.
Like,
Um,
he's just being that way, just being kinda funny, you know?
okay. So we kind of
Yeah,
have to
because he's like, "Get us out of here." Mhm,
get out of this classroom setting and
mhm.
maybe have a more serious conversation. So, all right. So let's see here. Can you?
Oh, okay.
What
So,
happened?
I made, myself, like, disappear, like, and then he believed me. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
was like, "Whoa,
Okay.
I
Let's see.
wanna do that."
So we probably need to maybe like wrap up the classroom setting to have a more conversation. Probably. What do you think?
I guess so. We can Where do you wanna go in the lunchroom or something? Like the
Yeah.
lunchroom?
So let's kind of press the forward button, and you can see like everybody kind of just moving their heads real quick, like blah, 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 like that.
Mhm.
for
That's
about
good.
probably about it looks like it's going on for about 45 minutes at this
Mm.
point, and then finally the timeline just press play, and they're all kind of like, let's see here. So the teacher She is. I see her. There's like a podium in there. There's like a podium on the right.
A new class? Is a new classroom now?
Yeah, well, she kind of goes up to the podium and like she says like class dismissed or and everyone. It's like as soon as she says that, like everybody just I was like already super excited to get up. It's like they don't even take any time. They just basically run out of there. So okay, so you go down this. It looks like a spiral staircase. You see it, the spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Like in a tower.
Yeah.
So you go down. Let's I guess where do they go to eat?
Down there, yeah. The lunchroom is down there.
Okay. All right. So are we in the same house? Same color robes?
Doesn't seem like it seems like you have a red one on or something, or burgundy kind of color, or no?
Okay, so I'm the Gryffindor, and what is the purple anyway? Is that the Ravenclaw? Ravenclaw, or the Huffle? The Hufflepuff has some purple.
The blue.
Like,
I have on blue.
Blue. Okay, well, blue is Ravenclaw.
Blue.
Okay, so that's all right. Do all the houses have to sit together in the Great Hall? What do you think? Okay.
You can sit wherever.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, the food. It almost looks like the food's already there. It, like magically appeared. I mean, I don't know if they actually cooked it. Right? It looks like they just created it out of thin air. Do you think? Am I onto something there?
I didn't know. I didn't I was seeing like they go through the lunch line, and get maybe I don't see that part.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and that particular aspect is sitting down and go ahead and try to follow him in line. Follow him in line.
But he's sitting down next to me now. I was waiting on him to come and sit next to me.
Sit down before other people do. It's like
waiting.
Just say hello.
We're talking
him,
telepathically.
Are we friends over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's friends, like that. So
ask him if he has any if you want to have any questions for us.
He doesn't really know like who us is, like.
Okay. Tell him that this is another in this alternate reality. We really don't have much of magic here. It's all been suppressed. And humanity has basically been enslaved.
He's listening.
Okay. By a secret space program. And basically a group of a bunch of negative ETs that consider humans their competition and enslave us. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Like those things he doesn't, they're like not in his thought,
Oh, okay.
Because he's not exposed to those thoughts.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, Christy, you have any questions for him?
What do you want me to ask him about for you?
Does he enjoy being at Hogwarts?
He's kind of bored, because it's kind of like he could do more stuff, more than what the school, they kind of damper down the kids and make them learn all the steps to do stuff. And the kids, they just want to advance, and be learning all the magical stuff, how to do the things. And so that's why he gets in trouble, is because he's wanting to use his powers and stuff, so and he gets him in trouble because we do get in trouble if we use our powers, because it's, I mean, outside of school we can, but like we had to be like focused on learning like the steps to stuff, so we're more grounded and know, so we aren't like going using them for the negative or something, you know what I mean? Okay. Like that. Yeah.
Nice. Ask him if he knows who J.K. Rowling is.
Seems like he does. Like if that's in his thought.
How does he know her?
I just see like a book, you know, like they was told that she wrote a book like that, like it's a,
Oh, okay.
you
Yeah, I
know.
was just wondering how she got her information. Does he know how she got her information? Was it all like telepathic download? Or was the book already written and given to her, or parts of it?
Seems like she was a teacher there. It seems like she had a life as a teacher
Oh,
or
wow.
something like that, you know. So that's seems like that.
Okay. Wow. Maybe we could go to her classroom. If I don't know if is that her is she one of his teachers right now?
Seems like that was the lady that was walking around, you know, the teacher. That's her.
Oh, wow. We gotta go
Seems
back
like
to the classroom
matches.
after. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll go back up there and have the mess.
Yeah,
Let's see
that
here.
matches.
So next question. So this memory that I had inside in the castle, pulling out the magical wand. Does he remember that too?
Doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how come I'm able to get like some memories sometimes, but not like all of them? Like what is it? Why do sometimes we get some memories? If he
I
knows.
saw like something like glitch, you know, like there's like a glitch or something, and then you'll get memories of of whatever you're tuning into. They'll be
Okay.
like you can focus and you can break through the program or the whole all these veils or however, you know. And if you focus on it, then you'll be able to open it up and see it for a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
but then it starts to kind of fade away.
Yeah. Why was Draco Malfoy and Tom Riddle at that ceremony? And like his father, Draco's father was there too when we were making these wands.
Oh, they're like like a chancellor or like they
Oh, they're high up in the school.
yeah,
Draco's father.
like they can kind of tell they give money to the school, you know.
Oh, wow. I see. What about Tom Riddle? Why was he at that ceremony too?
Tom Riddle's who's dad?
Uh,
Who's
Tom Riddle became Voldemort, but he what did they say? Don't say Voldemort. They say the nameless person. I forgot what the hell they call. He has no name or something like that.
was he an adult there or what? Was
No, he
I
was a
don't know.
child. Yeah, he was a child at this ceremony. Why was he there too? But he was
The
from like the
three of you.
1930s, not the 90s.
Well, yeah, seemed like y'all was making a pact, like something, like to do other work or something together or something like that, like the three
Uh,
of you. So
so
then, yeah,
interesting. Before Tom Riddle turned evil, I guess. Maybe.
yeah, it's still like y'all are kids, and then y'all are gonna, then it like y'all's three wands go together, and then it shoots up out of the ceiling, you
Oh,
know,
wow. So
and that
all three.
creates a reality.
So the three wands kind of are really one unit together.
hmm Like it went up, it spiraled up out of the ceiling, and
Okay.
then created like that place that
Okay. Can
y'all intended.
you see what the wand looks like? My wand. Was I right when my description?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you imagine it to
It
be,
was like,
you
yeah,
know.
it was like wood that had these gemstones embedded into it to the point it was like smooth at the surface. You could see the gemstones in the wood.
hmm
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So let's see here. Audience
Like
members.
more toward the handle. Is that the part like the
Well, I see like a
gemstones?
black leather strap on that, but
Mhm.
Yeah, so the other wands had like like I said, he had Draco's had diamonds on it, and Voldemort was like this crystal, gray crystal. Okay, let's see here. What how is your energy level, Christy? Are you
It's
good?
good.
You're good? Okay.
I'm just
All
still
right.
looking.
Okay, let's see here. So wow, okay. I'm trying to think of other good questions. What do you think? Maybe we should go back to the school teacher now?
Yeah.
Talk to her? Okay.
Mhm.
So let's actually, you know what? I think she's in the lunchroom. You see
Oh,
her there?
yeah, she is.
She's
Yeah.
sitting at the table there for all the teachers. So let's just kind of like
Mhm.
we've finished eating and everybody else. So I guess kind of like there's like maybe 2 or 3 minutes before they kind of like hustle everybody out there. So let's just go up to the teacher. Okay, so go ahead and do that.
Mhm.
All right. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell the teacher that you've enchanted this body from, I mean, do you think it's okay to, I guess you could do that. You've enchanted this body from another alternate reality, and ask her if if you know who J.K. Rowling's is.
Yeah, she said like that is her, like it's like she looked up and acknowledged that. Like
Oh, okay. Um,
like she's like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Christy, what should we? What do you want to ask? What do you want to ask her? What do we do? This is kind of awkward. It's like, oh, okay.
Like
Can I have your autograph?
well, I don't know. What do you want to ask her? I don't know.
Let's see here.
The school is what, like, her experience inspired her for those books. Like she
Okay.
tapped into that aspect, I guess.
Okay. Are you telepathically in tuned enough to ask her what her name might be over there as a school teacher?
Don't know. This
I know that might be a
nothing.
more advanced.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
It's a
It's all good.
guess.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even able to tell either. So, all right. So let's see here. Okay. We'll just say, well, nice to meet you, I guess.
They're all kind of snobby.
They're
They're all
snobby.
just very snobby.
Like what? Like, was she like kind of rolling her eyes?
They are just like see me like I'm like they're just pretty snobby. They don't
Okay.
not friendly.
You're just another little kid to them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, could you go sit back down, or something, or can I help you? Don't you have somewhere to go? Something like there. Like, just move out of my way. They don't want
Okay.
they don't want kids talking to them when they're eating.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Just go. So, Christy, what should we do now? What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Can you figure out what your name might be over there? Maybe go back over to Harry and talk to him and ask him. Could you like reaffirm what my name is here?
Seems to match.
What's that?
Seems to match what you said. The Jameson or something.
Oh, so
Right.
that's his nickname.
I mean, kind of looks like I'm seeing like the actor, the actor that played Harry, like it matches your energy or something like that,
Oh,
like.
so they did a
So I
pretty good
think your
job.
name is Harry.
Oh, what? Yeah, Harry. What?
I think your name is Harry there, isn't it?
Yeah, Harry
Isn't it?
James Potter, and like
Yeah.
his nickname was Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think your name might be there over there, Christy?
I think I'm that girl.
That
The
Hieronymy?
girl.
Okay. Do you have red hair over there?
No, it's the brown-headed girl.
Brown hair. I think she had like more of a kind of brownish red, but maybe within this brown. Okay. All right.
The girl that's in the Raven school.
The Ravenclaw?
She's in the Raven The Ravenclaw, the blue.
Was that Luna? Luna Lovegood or the Luna? Anyway, it's all whatever. Actually, she had like white hair. Okay, so, well, does any did they have any other messages for us? I don't know. How about can you ask them how can we get magic back in our reality?
It's already within you. You know, you don't have to. You just have to tap into it, like focus on it. That's all. Like,
wow.
I mean, you can't do everything because it's not open, you know, like the dimension and stuff, but it's all within you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's easy to say over there.
Yeah.
Over here,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really work that
It's
way.
a lower dimension.
Oh, I
That's
see.
why.
Because we're kind of like in an astral hell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not astral, but like a lower dimensional hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You see my kitty?
Oh,
Got
let's
a
see.
black kitty.
I bring some good luck there. Oh, what's your kitty's name?
Lucky.
Lucky. Hi, Lucky.
Uh-huh.
You have an aspect over there too in Hogwarts?
Oh, yeah. She does.
Get all the extra points for petting the cats in the school.
I have her go do stuff. Go get stuff for me.
Okay.
Oh, there's my other kitty.
Awesome.
Yeah, cats.
All right. Wow. So I don't really know what else to. I mean, we can
it's been an hour.
We should call it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Christy, and audience members. I hope you learned something here today. Probably it's a little bit different than we usually do. But if anybody has JK's Rolling's contact info, maybe go shoot this video over to her. Hopefully she won't be. She's not snobby in this reality. Probably not. Maybe she's more grounded here.
I don't know.
No. Whatever. All right. So there you go. Yeah. Thank you, Sybil. Thank you for that comment. Ronnie was in Gryffindor. Oh, yeah, you were in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, the green.
Yeah. So that was like the burgundy. But you saw like blue and purple.
What is the blue? What is the raven one then? Because I see blue.
Pretty sure that. Let's see. Yeah, that's got to be. Let me check. Let me see what color that one is. The blue. Yeah, it looks blue. Blue with maybe yellow, or maybe blue with like different shade of blue. Okay.
Ravenclaw. Is that what it is?
Yeah. All right. Some other people. Okay. Well, how about this? We'll make this the last question. How do you decode the hexagonal network that make the dome?
I don't know.
No, that's not a question.
Can't even tune into that. That's hard to tune into. Something like that, it's hard to tune into.
Hieronymy was a muggle. Wasn't she like a half? I think she was like a half muggle or something. I
don't know. The Ravenclaw, what does she look like? Or is that the school? That's the school?
That's the name of the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the blue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Dolphy says that she was human. So someone says I would like to use my magic wand and J.K. Rowling's. There you go. Thank you, Tez. All right. All right.
I guess you would use something like those. I was just looking on Pinterest at some stuff, just to try to find.
Can you
more,
bring it a little closer?
Like the skull, the raven skull.
Oh, that's kind of what their symbol is, a skull.
No, that's just like the raven skull.
Okay.
This would be I think this is from the Raven House.
Let me see. Okay.
Like it looks like that.
Let me see. What?
Can you see?
Oh, okay. That's what you see on her, like her cloak, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to look at that some more then.
Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna just let me see if I can find this artwork. Okay, here, this is the picture I wanted to show. Let me see if I can pull this up. Close this down here. I hope you're all audience members. I hope you're enjoying this presentation. It's definitely not an unusual topic matter. I mean, if you enjoy this content, we can always do some more. But this was the dagger on the table. The lady was rolling out this fabric, had these daggers. And they gave one to each one of us. I was wondering what that was for, but I don't know.
This is for cutting energy. Can cut energy with that, or
my magical sword. Yeah, they're all kind of like child size too. All right.
Mm-hmm. You could use your finger for that too, though, but the wand is. See how the raven, I don't know if that's the thing, but like the raven claw.
Yeah, that's what you saw?
Yeah, it's like a raven. And
okay. So, well, before you, we could do some more research to see if you were, Hieronymy. Maybe it was another.
I don't think so. I think it was the blue. Girlfriend. Yeah, I think it said the blue.
Okay.
I don't know what she looks like though. I had to. You said she has white hair. The raven, the girl with the ravens.
The Luna Lovegood. She's they call it Looney Lovegood. That was her nickname because she was kind of.
Oh, okay.
But her name was not Luna.
Here she is.
Luna. What's that?
Here she is. I think so. Is that her?
The Luna. Who are we looking at? Is that
Luna? Like the girl I was just seeing.
The blonde
hair.
Seeing
who she was, yeah.
Okay.
Luna Lovegood. Yeah, right. I'll just look up some more stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's her. Isn't that her?
Yeah.
Can you kind of see?
Yeah. A little steampunk. Mm-hmm. We can, if you want, maybe we can go do a contact Snape, get some more magical potions, and ask him. He wanted to share more of his history. So, anyway.
Like another time, you mean?
Yeah, another time. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not right now. Not right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's call it, everybody. Thank you all. Hope you all enjoy this. So, hey, you know what? Actually, I have one more question. The Harry Potter theme song, is that like pretty close to the music they have for the school? Like they have their own theme song. You think that's accurate, or is it totally? It's all fictional. What do you think?
The theme song?
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's see here. Is this? Let's see.
It's the do 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 do. That one. Dun, 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 dun.
Must be. Oh, sounds kind of Christmassy, huh?
Huh. Yeah, we can't play that song because unfortunately, YouTube is unfortunately.
Just that much of it's okay.
Yeah, there you go. That one. Do you think that's what you think they have that? Is that there's that like total, that's just like make believe stuff that we came up here in this reality?
I don't know. There's even a theme song.
Yeah.
They
probably don't even have that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hieronymy was bullied because she was a muggle. Muggle means that she wasn't like a magical being. She was just I wonder how she would even get into school that way. Anyway. All right. Let's call it. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you all later. Please consider supporting Super Soldier Talk by purchasing your own Neo Meditation device. Your Neo Meditation device will help you reduce stress, integrate trauma, enhance intuition, enhance clairvoyance, and enhance creativity. Get yours now at www.neologicaltech.com.